Most people who bought a 20-year term policy in their 30s made a smart decision. The coverage was affordable, the timing made sense, and the assumption was simple. By the time this policy expires, we won't need it anymore. The mortgage will be paid off. The kids will be on their own. Retirement savings will be where they need to be. That's a reasonable plan. The problem is, life doesn't always follow the plan because that policy expires at 55, and 55 looks a lot different than 35 did. Maybe the retirement savings aren't quite where they were supposed to be. Maybe the mortgage got refinanced. Maybe the business didn't sell when the plan said it would. Maybe your spouse never went back to work full time. Any one of those shifts changes the picture. And now you're looking at replacing coverage at exactly the age when it's the most expensive it's ever going to be. Premiums increase roughly 8 to 10% for every year of age. Through your 50s, that accelerates to 12% annually. And that's assuming your health hasn't changed. Because if it has, and a lot can change in 20 years, the coverage gets more expensive, harder to qualify for, or in some cases, unavailable entirely. But here's what most people don't know they have. Most term policies include a conversion provision, the right to convert to permanent coverage, no new health exam, no new underwriting, using the health classification from when you were younger and healthier. The catch? That window closes before the term ends. Most people assume they can decide later. By the time later arrives, that option's already gone. And there's one more thing that almost never gets factored in. When one spouse passes away in retirement, household expenses drop maybe 20 to 25%, but Social Security income can drop 44%. The lower benefit stops entirely. The term policy you bought to replace income during your working years was never designed to cover that gap. So the question isn't just whether you still need coverage, it's whether the plan you built at 35 still holds up at 55. And the best time to find out is before the clock runs out. Check out the link to my full-length video on this topic in the description or the pinned comment. If you found these tips useful, like the video and click the subscribe or follow button for regular tax planning tips.